Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Friday morning. I'm at an estate sale live, and I just got done buying the majority of my items. I'm gonna show you what they are in a second, but real quick, let me show you this estate sale, what we're dealing with, and I still gotta pick up 2 of the items that I bought, and then, yeah, we'll run through it all. Anyways, if you're curious what I'm doing, by the way, if you have no idea what's going on, watch this intro. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm on a journey to turn $100 into $100,000. We're gonna have a lot of wins along the way, but probably some fails too. If that interests you, make sure you hit subscribe down below. Okay, I'm walking out now. I finally bought the rest of my stuff, so do have a couple of vintage Budweiser mirrors. I've sold these before. They sell really well. They sell for like 90 bucks each. We also have a ceramic Christmas tree, but that's not what I wanted to show you. Let's get back to the house. Let me show you what I bought. It's gonna be an interesting week, guys. So the reason I say interesting is because I literally just spent $560. That is so much of our cash that I just spent, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I took a huge risk. This week is gonna be all things airsoft. Just wait and see what I mean. I can't wait to show you guys all the... Oh God. I think that for weeks I've been putting this part off, and I've been saying since the first episode that I need to clean this garage, and I literally can't go another day without doing it. So it's time to finally clean this garage, but there's a purpose in store for it. All right, you guys, bit of an update for you. So it is the next day. I worked on this pretty late last night until around like 9 o'clock. Honestly, I didn't expect this to take as long as it did, but it's taken quite some time. So far, basically what we've done is I pulled everything that is already listed on the eBay store, and it's down here in these bins. And I have something I'm gonna do with that in just a second. Done some organizing as well. So everything on this table is all items that I haven't yet listed on the store, and we have to get that done because it's just money sitting there not being made. Also, did reorganize all of the shipping supplies. Looks a lot better now. I really like it, so it should be much easier to ship out products. So I'll check with you guys back when this is done, but like I said, I do have something that I want to do with the current eBay supplies, and let's go do that. Introduce to you guys the new eBay store. Look at this. We're moving up in the world. Alright, so I'm curious, how many of you thought maybe and guessed it was time that we got a storage unit? That is the reason why we're putting so much effort into cleaning the garage and organizing all of my inventory, because we're gonna be moving all of the inventory into a storage unit. Now, I could just continue to run the eBay store out of my garage, but it's kind of getting overwhelming with the amount of space, and Lacey and I need that space in order to kind of move things around in the house and organize it differently anyway. I'm excited about this because I see this as just a huge step forward for the reselling business and the store, and just kind of that next chapter. And now it's kind of starting to feel like a lot more legitimate. Now, in terms of cost, that did bring our balance all the way down another $116. There was the admin fee, the sign-up fee, all the stuff that they hit you with, as well as having to buy a lock for the unit itself. So our new balance is now not only lower because of the amount that we spent at that estate sale, but I think we just spent a lot more on the storage unit. Moving forward, month to month, the cost is only around 67 bucks. And so again, you know, could I save 67 bucks a month by just running it out of my garage? I could, but for me, it's worth the $67 in expenses each month just to make my garage a lot more empty and to make our lives a lot more sane, especially for Lacey. So now we need to spend the rest of the evening moving over all the inventory to the new eBay storage facility. That feels so weird to say. All right, let's go do it. All right, there we go. So I moved everything over here. This is now the new eBay storage room. And honestly, it's a lot bigger than I thought. I've got a lot more room. I have a couple of empty shelves and I have a little room to go up from here. So yeah, 67 bucks, not a bad expense. All right, let's move on. What is up, guys? And it is now the next day. So remember in the beginning of this episode, all that stuff I bought? Well, there it is. And in order for me to sell this, I need to first test it out and I need to identify what some of these airsoft guns are. So this is kind of that point in the video where everybody says, oh, I got a guy. Well, let's go talk to that guy that's gonna help me. Oh, you knew. Need your help with here is identifying what these are. What is in the box? Okay. What's in the box? So you tell me what it is, and I'm just gonna tape it right down. Okay. So first up, I believe to be a KJW Glock 18C.
Oh my, that barrel.
I can't find anything with that barrel. And the reason I think it's a KJ Glock is because number one, obviously, melted away, and then tape over the trademarks.
You know what this actually is?
What is it?
It's a KSC.
Glock?
Yeah.
How do you know?
The profiles. Oh my gosh.
Hey, careful, these are a relic.
Oh, these are pretty much unused.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this might as well be brand new.
Yep, I told you. How old do you think that is?
Old.
How old?
Like 10 years old.
Yep, that's how old all these are. It's a KAC Glock 18C.
KSC?
Is it? No, seriously. What is it? KAC?
KSC.
All right, KSC Glock 18.
It's the Japanese market for KDWA stuff, essentially. I'm not super sure. If I had to guess, it'd be like Maru's and a Marusian, one of those weird ones.
Pretty rare?
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen it.
I didn't think you, honestly, you're doing better than I thought. I didn't think you would know these older ones. Dude, how crazy though, this looks literally brand new. I think it's insane.
It's like,
yeah.
It belongs in a museum.
What?
It belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum!
And then you can put the Indiana Jones hat.
These belong in a museum! Thank you again, Ben, for helping me identify all the guns. Now we're just gonna test them out, make sure they all work here, and into that range. All right, let's get to it. here's a moment of truth. Here's the one that I was most excited about, Mac 11. But it's gonna be hard to do one-handed, but okay, here we go. You ready for this? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not selling this one. There's no way. That's so cool. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this week's video here. Man, what a week. What a week. We accomplished quite a bit. So in this week, we went to probably my favorite estate sale that I'll ever go to because of the product that we found. We were able to somewhat reorganize the garage, and actually, I think it's a pretty big accomplishment that we were able to move my eBay store from this garage to now a storage facility. So again, excited about that. And then lastly, being able to test out all those airsoft guns that are older but in perfect condition was a really, really cool experience. With all that said, this episode was a pretty expensive episode. We spent, what, like $560 at that estate sale. Again, I think it's gonna be well worth it because the guns that we have here, as well as all the other items, should sell for quite a lot more than that. Second expense, the big expense, was the storage unit. So, you know, normally it's going to be about $67 a month moving forward, which is worth it, and I think a pretty good cost for what it is. But this initial payment included paying for the lock, the admin fee, and the unit itself, so that was like another $112 and pretty expensive. So, with all of that said, I'm sure you're wondering now, what is our balance? So we took a bit of a dive, and now our balance for this week, our balance is now $185.23. I know, scary, but at the same time, we have a ton of product that we need to get listed and sold. So I'm going to be doing that this weekend, taking pictures, finishing up this garage. Maybe that'll be in the next video, I don't know. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like the video down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.